Hey, it's Emily. Today I wanted to show you how I make my own bubble tea at home. So we're gonna make some boba and I'm just gonna show you my process. I don't know if it's correct, but this is how I do it. I also put on a full face of makeup today even though I'm not going anywhere, so enjoy. So what you need for this project is some tapioca pearls. I got this at just like my local Asian market. We're just gonna follow the directions that are on the side. Whatever tea you want to use. I'm just using some oolong today. You can use whatever you want, and this is loose leaf tea, but you can use a tea bag. I've seen people use coffee, so whatever you want your boba in. This is what I'm using to make my tea. I like to drink it iced, so I have some ice. You need some sort of tool to scoop out the boba. You can use like a spider tool, or I just have this like whole spoon. A bowl that you're gonna put cold water in, and then you're gonna boil some water in a pot to cook the boba. So let's go. To make your tea, I'm gonna boil this water in my kettle, and I'm going to get my tea ready. Just eyeballing it, do a little bit. I'm also going to turn on my water. And where did I put the lid? Let that come to a boil. Alright. Gonna pour my tea. And with that too, I'm just following the directions on the package, so I'm gonna let it steep for like 5 minutes or so, and then I'll take out the this thingy, the steeper, and then I'm just gonna let it sit because I want it to cool down as much as possible while I do the rest of the process. So I'm actually going to put it in the fridge after I take out the tea. Alright, so now my water is boiling, and it says to slowly add in the boba and stir it. So I'm gonna kind of do this kind of thing. And I measured out how much boba I wanted in my jar before I started. I'm stirring for a minute. And now you just wait until the boba floats to the top. They're so cute, look at them. Oh, they're starting to float. Okay, so now they're kind of going up and down, but they're floating, so I'm going to give it a quick little stirry stir, just once around. And then it says to turn the heat down to medium and cover it, so I'm going to do that. Put the lid out. Put the lid back on for 5 to 8 minutes. So I'm gonna set a timer real quick, and then I'll come back when it's been 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been 6 minutes. So I'm just gonna take this off. There they are. Give it a quick little stir here. And then the directions say to turn the heat off, which I'm gonna do, and then let it sit for another 5 to 8 minutes. I don't know if you're supposed to put the cover back on, but I usually don't, just so I can watch it. So I'm going to let this sit for another 5 to 6 minutes, and while I wait, I'm going to fill up a bowl with cold water to have ready for when we scoop it out. Alright, so it's been another 6 minutes, so now I'm just gonna scoop them out using my little spidery tool. I'm just putting them into the cold water. Okay, so it says to let it sit in the cold water for 20 seconds. So while it does that, I'm just gonna grab my jar that I'm gonna be drinking out of and get that ready. And now I'm going to scoop out my boba and put it in my jar. Alright, we're moving over here because it's really dark over there. So So this step is, I don't know, I guess you could say it's optional. It just depends on how you like your boba. I'm gonna put a little bit of honey, local honey from the farmer's market. I'm gonna put a little bit of honey in here just to give it a little bit of sweetness. I know some people use brown sugar, so you could do that too if you want. So I'm just going to try not to make a mess here. I think I'm gonna do 2 scoops. All right, my bad. I'm just gonna continue with my 2nd scoop of honey. And I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit. And now I'm gonna go get my tea out of the fridge. I'm just gonna pour it in. And give it another stir. Just to mix in that honey a little bit. Right, and then I'm gonna take my ice and put it in. And I did put in a lot of ice because my tea is a little bit warm still, so I just want to make sure that I can get my tea as cold as possible. And the last step is your reusable metal boba straw. And there it is. Beautiful, delicious. Alrighty, so that was my bubble tea tutorial. I hope you go and make your own bubble tea. It's pretty easy, so let's give her a taste. Yeah. Real good. I also made myself some avocado toast for breakfast. It's just toast with cheese and avocado and then sriracha and everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna go eat this and drink my bubble tea. I hope you have a great day. I hope you're still safe and healthy, and wear your mask, and you know, have a good one. Love you. Bye.